Feel good.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen.
I love it. All right, that one was fun.
I listened to that song fully expecting to be sad.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was going to go that direction.
Yeah, but it really, really didn't. It really didn't. It was uplifting.
It was so uplifting. I totally agree.
And you know, like, what did he say? They're in Cleveland?
I don't know.
Is that what he said? Cleveland, go pick it up again. Go to
his
Toronto.
Messages, he said, yeah, a Cleveland native. Yep.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, Cleveland is a city that, like, LeBron James left them. Mm-hmm. They burned the jersey.
Oh, no.
You know, like, there's a lot of things in Cleveland to, like, not like. Mm-hmm. But it's really cool when somebody's like, you know what? Fuck that. We love Cleveland. Cleveland's our town. It's our city. I don't care. That's
the thing. That's what I like about it is it's just, he said love it or hate it. Like, basically, like,
Right.
I know this is terrible, but there's sort of like now that I'm in an interracial relationship and I have brown children, it changes things. Mm-hmm. Because now I have different feelings about, like, America overall because I don't like the injustices that I see because it like, messes with this idea that I thought America was, like, you know, home of the free, land of the brave. Like, I thought that's...
land of the free, home of the brave.
Well, you got the idea. I was, like, feeling like that's exactly what happened. And then you see, like, you know, people using their power in an evil way against other people, and, you know, like that girl that got raped by the cop, like all those things. And so it kind of like messes with my paradigm, you know what I mean? Like, I loved having this, you know, basically like, this is America, okay? You don't like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of attitude, like, this is our land. Like, we fought for this. We're here. Like, this is ours. But then you kind of grow up and you start seeing things for more what they are, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, we took this from the Indians, and then we went over there to rape the African land, and we did this, like, but if we could just strip it all down and just be like, look, love it or hate it, this is our town, this is our land, this is our whatever, you know, like, that's it, like, it's ours.
That's what I say, like,
still.
Like, America, you know, America has its warts, but I don't, like...
It's like your family, you know?
It's still the greatest country on the planet. And, like, and, you know, we're international, so, like, you got other people going, like, what are you talking about? Like, sure, man, if you're from New Zealand and you think New Zealand's the greatest country, then say it! Say that shit. It's not going to be true.
Go ahead, Sarcast. Say your place is the best.
Right. Sarcast wouldn't even do that. He wouldn't even do that. But you know, that's probably the one thing he and I agree on at this point.
Oh yeah.
That reminded me of, like, this is an iconic moment with David Ortiz. Check it out.
Oh, you able to share it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh.
Yeah. We want to thank you, Mayor. BPD in the house. Talk to him.
This is our fucking city. But see, I like that. Like, so, it's that song, whether you right or wrong.
That happened after the marathon bombing. You remember the Boston Marathon? Those guys blew us up or whatever. Yeah. Ortiz comes out there and said, "This is our fucking city. Nobody's gonna dictate our freedom."
No.
Everybody was standing in that like American, like, yeah, motherfucker.
Right.
Just don't bomb us.
No, don't do that.
You know what I mean? Like. That song is like one of those songs, man. Like, cause Cleveland is a town that, like, people diss on Cleveland. It's like, oh, what's in Cleveland? Blah blah blah. None of the basketball stars wanted to go play with LeBron. They're like, yo, he's in Cleveland, bro. Like, nah, man. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, it must be hard, like, in that town, you know. And there must not be a lot of opportunities. But he's like, this is where I come from, and there's something to be said about that. Like. There's obviously a time and a place to be like, we can do better here, we can do better. I mean, he said in the song, he said he learned to hate there too. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like acknowledging that there's bad things
She's
about it.
Got her ups and downs, love it or hate it, it don't matter. This is my town.
But it's like your family, right?
That's
it's
what
like,
I said. I'm like, that's your family.
And that's the thing. It's like it's your family. It's like, you know, obviously there's things about people in this house that need to change, that need to get to my standards.
Mine as
well. But like, if somebody from the but my mom was the one that me and my brother was talking about this.
What about?
When he was over a couple days ago, he's like, you know, like my mom, like, she always had shit to say, like, about us or whatever. But if somebody from the outside, let somebody from the outside say something reckless, even if it was true. Pow, 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 pow.
Yep.
Like, and it's the same thing with, like, me and you. Like, people know, even before we were together, like, people knew, like, not to say any negative shit about you around me. Like, they knew. They knew not to do that. So, you know.
Yeah, but I feel like, okay, so
and it wasn't like anything was going to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I mean, now I'll slap shit out of you.
Yeah, right.
And that's why you stay away from me when you see me in Walmart, because you know I'll slap shit out of you.
But it's funny because, like, before, when we were just like friends, like I felt like I was such a great person. Like, of course you would stick beside me. And now, like, now I've been pushed to my limits in certain places, and like the true nature that's inside of me has come out on a multitude of occasions. And now I'm like, and you still gotta stand beside me.
And that's the other thing.
Whether you're right or wrong.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like,
hate me because I'm so bad at this.
I can't stand you. Well, that's the other side of it too. Is like, if some of these people rolled, you'd slap the shit out of them. Like, there's some of these dudes like you could handle by yourself. But I do feel like that. Like, you know, when people who are not Americans have negative commentary about America, like. I got into an argument with my channel friends, and he's from another country. It's fine. He's got a great country, great people, whatever.
He sound like Trump. Great country.
But he said something like, if America got in a war with his country, like it would be a contest. And I was like, no, you're completely wrong. And it was a dumb conversation because like he and I are friends, like. But it's just like, let me fill yeah, I don't believe, like, I definitely think that nationalism can get ugly. I definitely do. And if you want to make the dichotomy between nationalism and patriotism, fine. But I'm a big believer in people loving their place and their folks and their people. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a big, I'm an extremist when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. For everyone, you know. So those Asartu people, they start their little European church and no black jelly beans allowed. I'm completely good with that. Like, that's their thing. They're European. They want to have their little European little thing there. That's their thing. Like, I'm not going to sell them any lumber. You know what I'm saying? Their kids aren't going to have any of my shoes and shit. Fuck them. But at the same time, like,
I know we might want to make money off.
That's their fault. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can exploit. There's always something.
Why would we say no to that?
But my point is, like, people loving their folks is a good thing, man. It's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing. You know, just because people can take it to be a bad thing doesn't mean that the good thing has to get completely eliminated. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, these folks are from Cleveland. I personally don't see much to brag about in Cleveland, to be honest with you, being somebody from New York City. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But if you're from Cleveland and you feel that shit, man, represent your folks, bro.
Do it up.
There's a show as a Drew. Although I will say, it's a Cleveland Rocks, I think was the name of the song. There's a show called The Drew Carey Show I used to watch. And I'm pretty sure the theme song said, Cleveland Rocks.
Oh, really?
But Drew Carey was like this, basically, like, he was like this loser. He was overweight and blah, blah, blah. And then the whole show was about, like, his self-deprecating humor for, like, 5 seasons. Just, like, laughing at him. But, yeah, they were from Cleveland and all the rest of it. I really, really like the song. And I'm really happy that this is a song that River chose.
Oh, it's a perfect song.
Because
it's a perfect song.
We just got done doing a really heavy song, as in like emotionally heavy. Mm-hmm. And this song was really celebratory. Mm-hmm. And I love, like, when people die and, like, they get remembered with celebration instead of, like, there's, you know, the Bible says there's a time for, you know, mourning. There's a time to mourn. There's a time to be sad.
Right.
And I get that. I respect that, obviously. But I love when people get remembered and it's like something fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope, like, at some, you know, when this is all over, okay, so this is good.
I can't see past your hand.
I hope when this is all over, you know, that you know, there's some, like, upbeat thingamajiggy that people have to remember me by instead of, oh, Vin's gone, like, come on, man. Like, the planet's still going to spin. God's still going to rise the sun in the morning. Like, people are going to be... everybody's going to be good.
You want to pour out a beer on your grave? Or not that far?
I don't even think you should waste money on a grave. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get rid of it and just go on. I'll get another one soon. Don't worry. So, like, that... I just love that, man. I love, like, okay, let's celebrate that type of thing. Obviously, there's a time to cry, and there's people that loved him and cried enough tears for him, but... This dude touched a bunch of people with their music, man. So Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Cleveland. He represented very well. Shout out to. We should put Ortiz in the
thumbnail.
In the thumbnail. My man Ortiz is on some gangster shit. This is our fucking city.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna dictate our freedom. My man could barely speak the language. Niggas you've been here for 50 years, nigga. You still can't read the language.
Rude.
Shout out to the homie.
Well,
I can't say too many nice things about Ortiz because he's from Boston. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I like it. I was watching. This is gonna sound really weird, but I've been watching like these teen shows that. They're actually coming across to me as almost like horror films because I'm seeing all the things that like actually teens nowadays could get themselves into, and they have some really brilliant ideas of how they're gonna break the rules. And I'm like, oh, our kids could do that. Oh, our kids could do that. Oh my word! There's so many things. I'm telling you, it's very entertaining to watch it because it's terrifying. Anyway, but when I'm watching it, there was like one mom in one of the shows, and the mom was like. She would like say all the right things to the people that were like to her face, but then like when she would, it's time to go punish her kid for what they've done. She wouldn't. She'd be like, all right, honey, let's go, and like not make a big thing of it, and then just only talk to them privately.
She white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she would only talk to them privately, and then there was like
sometimes
another mom.
I wish I had a white mom,
after
bro.
they got done. No, your mom didn't do that. She didn't put you on blast in front of the principal if you got in trouble, right?
Nah, she wouldn't have put us on blast, but we would have got murdered if we pulled off half the shit that the.
I know, but I liked that she didn't put her kid on blast in front of the principal, like. Some parents. What, babe? What are you doing?
I just did that.
Oh, yeah. Some parents are like, they want other people to know that they are not okay with their child's behavior, so they're going to announce it in front of everybody else.
Yeah, like these really nasty parents that put all the shit on Facebook.
I know. Kids on Facebook. I can't believe it. Don't put your kids' stuff on Facebook and blast them about their bad behaviors. Are you serious?
Ridiculous.
Have a little pride for your own clan, my gosh.
I'm going to give it a 10.
Clan.
I'm going to give it a 10. Clan gang.
Ah, okay. I am actually going to give it a 10 as well.
Our family has its own gang sign, its own handshake. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. We ain't ready for this shit. We some gangsters over here, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, David Ortiz gives it a 10. I give it a 10.
10 all around.
Cleveland rocks! Fuck what you heard! Vin out!
Sorry out.
Gone!
Villagers, NCAA college basketball tournament is right around the corner. We're doing a March Madness contest for our village to raise funds for other villagers in need. It only costs $1 to participate, and you'll have the option, if you want to donate a little extra. The way it works is you go to ESPN.com and fill out a bracket with the teams that you think are likely to win each game. Whoever wins our contest will get to pick a song for Vin and Sori to react to. So that song you've always wanted them to do, you can now get it done for as little as $1 if you win the contest. There will be a link in the description to this website that will take you to a PayPal site. From there, you make your donation and you'll get an email back with instructions on where to join the group and the password so that you can join. Now, if you're asking, I'm not a big college basketball junkie, I don't know what's going to happen, that's okay. There's all kinds of information on the website that will show you what the experts are predicting, statistics on each team, and even trends as far as what everybody else is voting on. So you'll fill out your bracket. You can start doing that on March 14th, and you'll have until the games begin on the 19th to complete your bracket. You can join the group at any time, but those are the days that you can actually fill your bracket out. If you have any questions, send those to vinandsorimarchmadness@gmail.com, and I look forward to seeing you guys there.